So good afternoon everyone. It's been a while since we last posted anything on the Lavender Hill page, namely because there hasn't been much going on. We've been very busy with our other jobs and just doing the same old stuff that we needed to do, looking after the animals, so to speak. We have done a little bit of tidying up on the land, but it was nothing really that we felt was necessary to report, just like basic gardening things. But our next big step is happening today. We're going to be getting out the incubator again, and this time not for chickens, not for ducks, we are doing quails. So we found a lovely local supplier for the eggs, who's literally 10 minutes up the road, which is just amazing, to be fair. It's really saved us time and money to have someone local who is also on the same page, understands the importance of farming and being as self-sustainable as possible. So I'm going to introduce the different eggs that we've been given. We've got a real variety, which is fantastic, but to sort of break down why we're going into quail. So quail are a very small game bird. The ones that we've gone for are called Cortinix quail. We also have mixed colours. And the reason we've gone for Cortinix, they are the best dual purpose bird that you can have. So unlike chickens, they don't need housing as such. Some people do keep them in housing, but we're keeping ours in a large, secure outdoor cage. So they've got black currants, gooseberries, they've got bushes to hide under, they've got long grass, they've got bark to scratch, and it's more natural for them. So we're making a fox-proof, or as touch wood, as fox-proof as we can make it, frame with a secure door. And in terms of laying boxes, they like to lay underneath upturned plant pots with little holes in, and you just put a bit of straw in there. So the quail will only grow to around about half a kilo. They start laying between 8 to 10 weeks old, which is much faster than a chicken or a duck, and the eggs are very dense nutritionally, so you don't have to eat as many to gain the same amount of protein and lipids as you would with chicken or duck eggs, which in some ways is why quite a few people don't like quail eggs. They have a very rich taste, but they are better for your buck, so you're getting a more nutritional meal for less. So that's what we're going to go into. They can eat almost the same as chickens in terms of like the oyster shell and corn, but they do also like millet. So we'll be adding in a little bit of game bird food to increase their health.
I reckon we could grow some amaranth around the enclosure as well.
We could do amaranth as well.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So yes, I will now do an extra video on the different coloured eggs we've got. And I'd just like to give a shout out as well to this lovely guy. His name's Dan. He lives in Abertillery, and he has around about 400 quail, different colours, and he just sells these eggs, and that's what he does. Massive shout out to you, mate. Honestly, you've been really kind to us and given us some really useful tips on hatching them, because they are a little bit different to chickens. In sort of some respect, they're a little bit similar to ducks in their hatching requirements, so they require higher humidity than a chicken. But now I'll get into the next video about the different coloured eggs we've got, and we'll take it from there.